YouTubers, this is Austin here. This is the first episode for MrYuglot, well, the first real episode. And I like you a lot for clicking on this video. But if you want to hate, then I probably won't like you. But hate all you want. I love the comments. I love reading them and disagreeing, but I appreciate it somewhat. Never mind. Anyway, the topic of this video is the 4 different types of intelligence. Now let's start. Intelligence 1. Philosophical intelligence. This is the way you think. Basically, it outlines how well you can think rationally and critically. So, like, critical thinking is the ability to consider all the concepts and think, and how well you can think deeply about them. So, say we have 2 arguments, you can consider both sides to all their arguments. It's basically considering all points of view. Believe it or not, most people have trouble doing this. I know I do to some extent, but I think I'm better than most people. That sound conceited. Don't hate for it. You can, though. I really like that. Anyway, second point. Your ability to think of ideas and expand upon them. Yeah, so that's basically your philosophical intelligence. It is I would think, the most important part. Second part. Your knowledgeable intelligence. This is how much knowledge you know. Things like your memory. Basically, how good your memory is. So, as you can see, my memory's been pretty bad in this video. See, I don't have a great memory, but you know, that's just me. Everybody's different. Don't hate. But anywho, on to the next point. We have like your creative intelligence, how well you can create things. Like, it's basically how artistic you are. If I just draw something, like if you look at the book, the cover of this book, it says "The Case for Christ." You see how like the title's design and whatnot. It's like, see, has like a rose or whatever in there. It's like that'd be like a good thing, and then he's got like a hand in there. That'd be like a good example of your creative intelligence. Yeah. Next, last point, computation intelligence. Basically, how well you can understand a math concept, and how fast you can solve a problem. Basically, it's just being good at math. I mean, because it's kind of with people, it's kind of like you can either do it or you can't. I personally am very, very good at math, but that's aside from the point. So, if you have all 4 of these different types of, you're basically a genius per se. I would say I'm good philosophically, computation-wise, as well as, what's the last one, and data-wise. I'm not that great creative-wise, though. So I guess I'm 3 out of 4. So I guess I'm alright. But anyway, if you got all 4, you're a genius. You're smart. You're excellent in terms of intelligence. But you know what's an interesting thing in today's school is, like, you're supposed to be learning and whatnot, but they only cover two of these. They only cover your computation and your data intelligence. There's not a whole lot of room for discussion on things, at least in my school anyway, and stuff like that, because it's usually just your opinion just gets shot down by the teacher, and then makes the whole class kind of makes you believe that. Because I've been to 2 schools now, so that's been the same for everything. Not a whole lot of room for discussion. So yeah, last point. If you don't agree with me, just write your complaint in the comments. It's not that big a deal. If I feel like it, I'll message you back. Thanks. Bye.